everybody, welcome to the video. We have a very special one for you today. We are only going to be eating at gas stations for the next 24 hours. Now, before you start thinking this is crazy, you never know. You might need to utilize some of these tips and tricks I will show you throughout the video if you ever get yourself in a bind like I did this week. So I was going from appointment to appointment, customer to customer, and by the end of the day, I was starving, but I didn't have time to stop and get any food. So before my last appointment, I had to make a very hard decision. Do I want to stop and get gas to get there, or do I want to stop and get food? So what I did is I stopped by the gas station, I pumped a few gallons, I ran inside to grab some food, and it really saved me from having probably a pretty bad beating or just being a little bit hangry and impatient. So in the video, we're gonna just go from gas station to gas station for every meal, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Now, of course, you can stop anywhere and pick up chips, candy bars, anything that's quick and easy, but the objective of this video is going to be to hit my macronutrients as closely as possible, pick the best possible food options, really to prove the point that everyone is busy, we all have excuses, but I'm gonna go to such extreme to only eat from gas stations, and of course, there's much better options out there, and we're gonna see how close we can get. We secured the bag. Let's go eat some gourmet breakfast, baby. Even though I'm eating from a gas station all day, being the nice husband that I am, I did go get the beautiful wife all of her groceries. Are you gonna eat from the gas station with me?
No.
I don't think that's Megan's speed so much. Now, I know somebody who would eat anywhere. It doesn't matter where the food's from, this little man would eat it. So here is what I ended up getting for my pre-workout meal. I've got some of these pretzels, which a lot of people don't realize are pretty much just straight carbs. And personally, I think they taste delicious. So I'm gonna enjoy that whole bag. And of course, beef jerky. I think we all know about this. A pretty good source of protein, only 100 calories for the whole bag. Not ideal, of course, but it'll get the job done. Outside of being so chewy, beef jerky is awesome. Sometimes I buy a pack of beef jerky and just eat it throughout the week. The one downside to today, there's gonna be a ton of salt. Not a huge issue, but just in this package, 600 milligrams, quite a lot. Just make sure you drink plenty of water. And again, this is an extreme. I love sourdough pretzels. I don't know why everybody sleeps on pretzels. Cameraman, you want a pretzel?
Alfie does too.
Alfie wants a pretzel? So I get it, jerky and pretzels might not be as good as lamb and tuna fish, but ultimately we're getting 460 calories, 83 carbs, 2 grams of fat, 22 protein, keeping fat low strategically, because later in the day, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So I will say, I wish I had a little bit something else to eat here, but that's okay because nothing blunts your hunger more than some good old-fashioned caffeine. There's a lot of days when I'm out working, I don't have time to go to my favorite Starbucks. I just gotta grab caffeine as quickly as I can, and Monsters are my guilty pleasures. I try to limit myself to 1 per week. Sometimes it's 2 per week. I don't think that these things are necessarily healthy for you, but they taste delicious, they make you feel great, and overall, I would say it could be a lot worse of a vice. Post-workout, I had to pick up a protein bar. This is kind of a cheat code. I'm glad to see pretty much every gas station has protein bars nowadays. Back when I was a kid, you would have never found that. So they have Quest bars. I am a fan of Quest bars. Unfortunately, they don't sell the best protein bar in the market, the PE Science Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. If you guys are looking for protein bars, that's the one you should buy, and you can save 15% using the link down below. But all in all, this is my favorite flavor that they have. This is the cookie dough. I would typically warm it up in the microwave for a few seconds, but we're acting as if we don't have access to any of that. I do like that it has those chocolate chunks up in there. And in total, this has 200 calories, 9 fat, 21 carbs, 21 protein. pretty well balanced post-workout, I would say, especially when your options are limited. So we are going to go somewhere that I'm very suspect about. One of my neighbors tipped me off and let me know there's a gas station in the town right next to us that has sushi, gas station sushi. I'm almost certain it's like a sushi bar inside of a gas station. Sounds very unsanitary, but you know, don't judge a book by its cover. So we're gonna try that out for you guys. But before we do that, one, check out that huge painting that camera wife just bought. Very large. Tell us that it's beautiful, make us feel better about the investment. But also, you know, if I'm leaving the house, then I'm rocking cuts. It's the only thing that I ever wear. Just check this out. I am cuts from head to toe. So we got the AO joggers, the perfect fitting joggers. I love these things. I can wear them on any occasion. Then I've got my thermo long sleeve right here. We know springtime is coming. Everybody's looking to update their wardrobe. And guys, I know the struggle that most clothing just doesn't fit us right, especially if we like to go to the gym or we like to look a little bit more jacked than we really are. That is where cuts comes into play. They are the most perfect fitting clothes you will ever wear. You can save an additional 15% using code Travis. I'm gonna leave that link down below just like it is in every single video. But the spring collection is gonna be dropping. We've got stuff like this now that's a little bit cooler out. You saw the hoodie in the beginning of the video. Whatever you're looking for, Cut has perfected it. So check that link out down below. Stock up, revamp your wardrobe for the springtime. And who knows, you might even get a little camera wife of your own. So doing this video really makes me regret not taking advantage when I lived in Texas of doing an entire video at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is one of the greatest establishments in the United States of America. So if you live within a 100-mile radius, do yourselves a favor, take a field trip to Buc-ee's. You will be thankful that you did. Okay guys, let me know if this is cheating. The gas station is called Handy Hugo's. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And here we go around to the side, and what you're gonna see is they sell sushi straight out of the gas station. So actually, I was pleasantly surprised by the inside, and there was people there waiting, so I imagine it's got a pretty good reputation, but I just kept it very, very safe and got the California roll. I probably could have just finished the entire video there, but this is kind of in the gray as is, so I figured let's just get some gas station sushi, give y'all a review, and who knows, maybe this will be the best sushi I've ever had in my life. What? That is extremely fresh, extremely good. I mean, it's not the best sushi I've had in my life, but it's attached to a gas station. Again, you can't judge a book by its cover, but my expectations were here, but it tastes about this level. Watch, I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, big stomach ache, food poisoning, and I'll be blaming the gas station sushi. So as expected, the most challenging part today is finding protein sources. So I'm gonna go into the actual gas station area. Maybe they have like a ready to drink that would be perfect, or kind of just see what they've got in there. So ideally they would have something that is just straight protein I can slug back real quick, but I don't know if I'm going to get that lucky. So unfortunately, there's really nothing there that I was looking for. I have to imagine there's a gas station that just sells like a protein shake, right? You would think at today's day and age, but not all gas stations are created equal. They all have different distributors. So when you find one that you like, you might as well stick with it. I'm gonna take you to my very favorite here at the end of the video, but there are a few others on the way home, so I'm gonna stop in and see if I can find something that meets my needs a little bit better. So we're gonna try out the hub, not the hub that you guys are used to spending your whole day on, but hopefully it gets the same result. We got it, guys. We got it. A Core Power Fairlife milk. I'll give you guys a taste test.
It's not bad. It's chalky, but I feel like all protein shakes usually are.
That's great. Megan's palate's a little bit different than mine. It's not as good as PE Science Select Protein, of course, but when you're on the run, I've never had Fairlife milk before in my life, so I have nothing to compare it to, but I could drink this in 5 seconds. This is delicious. 40 grams of protein, 3.5 fat, and 9 carbs, amazing macronutrients. I will honestly probably start drinking these when I'm in a pinch. You guys know how to make some pretty tasty, high protein chocolate milk. Very impressed with that product the more I drink it. But that's going to leave me for the day at about 93 protein, 152 carbs, and only about 20 grams of fat, which is great. So I'm at about 1,100 calories. So dinner is obviously going to be the biggest meal of the day. And I'm going to take you to the best gas station in North Carolina.
Push it, push it. We got the game in the figure four. Only problem I got, I'm too loyal. They ain't with us
So right behind us, we have a national treasure known as Sheetz. The reason this is my favorite gas station, one, is because they always have the cleanest bathrooms when you work in sales. You're very dependent on that. And they also have a wide selection of drinks, food, snacks, all that type of good stuff. So if you have something like Sheetz in your area, I highly recommend it. But you have to be proactive, right? You have to seek these out. Luckily, Sheetz are like every 2 or 3 miles, so they're not hard to find. Now tell me, what other gas station can you go to besides Buc-ee's and create your own sandwich? So what I ended up getting was perfect for what I need, which is a turkey sub with extra meat so I can get extra protein, the hardest thing to get throughout this entire experiment. I mean, just take a look at this. High quality bread, high quality deli meat, Sheetz, I love you. This is so delicious. Sheetz is the gas station for the working man. If you're ever in a pinch, this is better than Subway. It's not the best sub I've ever had, right? It's probably not like Firehouse subs, but this thing is so delicious. Very affordable. It's only $5, and I would enjoy this any day of the week. I got some dessert for later. You guys will see that at the end of the video. I swear, Quest should be paying me for this video. These Quest chips is probably the best product that they have. I don't even know if I believe the macronutrients, 140 calories, 4.5 fat, 5 carbs, and 20 protein. How is that even possible? And they taste great. I try not to eat them too much because they're pretty expensive, but I'm gonna have this with my meal. I'm gonna get back to the family though. I feel like I've been gone all day. Hey, buddy. Come on, buddy, let's go. Let's go. Before we get into dessert, I really hope that the take-home message behind this video is that, you know, we all have excuses as to why we can and can't do things, whether it be eating right, getting to the gym. You know, we all have different circumstances and, you know, different challenges in front of us. But I always think back to one of my friends from Ohio. I met him at the gym. His name was EC. The dude was one of the biggest and strongest guys I had ever met. And he was a truck driver, so he was almost always on the road. So Saturday and Sunday, he would literally spend all day at the gym. And when I say all day, I mean from open to close, those 2 days. And of course, that's not ideal, right? That's not the most optimal way of training, but he really made the best of what he had. I always think back to him, and I don't think I ever really told him how much he inspires me. He had every excuse not to do it, but he found a way. And I think that a lot of us, you know, myself included, sometimes we let the little things kind of get in our way. But anyway, I'm going to get into dessert before we go into something, you know, some super motivational speech here. So the 3 things I picked up were a Cliff Bar. I love Cliff Bars, by the way. This is my favorite flavor, the white chocolate macadamia. And then I needed some extra carbs after I finished this, so I'm gonna try these fruit chews. Not the most healthy thing, but you know, this is something that I found that was 23 grams of protein, a butcher's snack. Now, because it is 2022 and everything can quickly turn into a meme, Greg, I need you to work your magic, do some censoring, some fuzziness, whatever you gotta do, buddy. This is, you know, it can't be a clear shot for you internet weirdos out there. Oh wow, I thought this was gonna be like slimy and nasty. This is actually really good, really good. Has a bit of spice to it, 170 calories, 7 fat, pretty good, 3 carbs, and 23 grams of protein. Mamba? I don't really know what this is. I thought that I was picking up, what is it, High Chews? Those things are freaking delicious. Manufactured here, North Carolina in Mebane, actually. You know, it's actually pretty delightful if I do say so. For the day, 172 grams of protein, 293 grams of carbs, and 62 grams of fat for a grand total of 2,395 calories. Now, I don't have like a dead set amount. I think in MyFitnessPal, it just defaulted to 2,600. So all in all, I would say this would be pretty spot on for where I would want to be. I would like to be a little bit higher in protein. I really think this was a good representation of how you can go out almost anywhere and find a way to hit at least your macronutrient goals. Of course, I did not have any fruits or vegetables, so this is not the ideal way of eating by any means. We had a lot of sodium, a lot of prepackaged foods, but you know, again, for the 3rd time, I think I just went to the extreme because that's kind of what you gotta do on the internet. But I really hope that you guys took something away from this. Hopefully it provided some information, maybe some entertainment. Let me know in the comments down below. I had fun making this one for y'all, but I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time.